Good evening, everybody. So, tonight is another session for trying to beat Giana Sister's Twisted Dreams final boss. Last session, we spent around 2 hours trying to beat him. And we'll see if it doesn't take at least a similar amount of time tonight to do it as well. I don't feel up for the task, that's for sure. I was planning to actually do it yesterday, but I fell asleep in the bed. So that session was out of the question, and tonight I did almost the same thing again. So I think I slept around 1 to 1.5 hours now in the evening, and for sure it's gonna mess up with my night sleep. So, but tonight I just said, screw it, I'm just gonna do a cast anyway. Maybe it will take my mind off of the fact that I did a bit of sleep, and maybe then I can actually sleep in the night. So, without further ado, let's get into the game and see how we will fare tonight against this foe of Gurglewaki. So I have the game running all through the night, because if I go and exit the level, I have to start from the beginning, I think, so I don't want to do that. So let's try and focus again. Oh, I was mixing around with the sound, so I better put it back again. Now everything is back to normal. All right. Get that ball of fire out. Thank you. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's the first hit. But we know for sure that he's gonna take more than that to take down. Okay. Stay over here while he does his Fire attack. Flame on! Oh, he does one of those attacks again. Up, up. No! Stupid wall jump again. I missed it. This is gonna irritate me. Now I'm angry already. That didn't take very long time. Bloody thing! He's looking so bloody smug. Ah, I barely touched it. Do the fireball. Great balls of fire. Thank you. Get out of down there, so we can see from which side his fire breathing is coming. Okay, from that side. Spinning out of control, out of control. Which attack? All right. Woo! The interesting part comes in the next scene. Come on! Oh, bloody wall jump again. That took me in. I hate that it's always those unexpected directions that you hit some platform and then phew, and then I have to figure out where to land. But I'm not given so much time to figure it out. Oh, I hate that. Which fire is it gonna be? The big or the small? The small. Let's stay here. Get some fire up. Ah! On which end are you gonna blow? All right. Boom. Yes. Oh, I think that looked like a big one. It was. Oh, look at that! I tried to go up and he said do-do-do-do. Bloody hell. Okay, small dolls. Whoop! There we go. Oh! Now he does a tail swipe. Bastard. Get up. Oh! Ah. Some grapes? Anybody? Num 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 num. One more. Yeah. Oh! Damn! Practice, practice. Okay, it's the big one. Woo-hoo-hoo! Get me a new crystal. Thank you. up there. Okay. Oh, I was so close that time. Move out of the way. Da da ba 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 ba. Whoop! Where are you coming with the attack? Show me! Oh! Stay here. Give me the crystal! Okay, that's easy. Stay there, just there. Yes. One more. Okay, it's a big one. Let's get up on this side. I don't like this at all. Ah! Ah! Stay up there. Ooh. Oh, don't do anything. Just wait. Ah! What the hell? I can continue? Oh! I thought I would beat him now. I need some grape. grape power coming up. What are we in for here? One more step. Oh God. Jesus! He's still up for nothing. Yes! I get that hint that I should probably have done that. Oh, she's punching the shit out of him from the inside. Wait! Ah! 107 deaths. 344 stars out of 470. Well, I'm happy, I would say. And let's see if there's some kind of ending here. Alright. Enjoy the music. I'm gonna mute myself a little bit and then eat some grapes in the meantime. I'm hoping this music is good. Machina Supremacy. Actually a Swedish hard rock group. They made an alternate, the punk version of Giana, the music that I was playing in the background, so a little bit more heavy metal influenced music of the same. So what we are seeing here is eventually, I mean, they made it back from the dream. They woke up or something, it's in the morning, and they are sitting on something that looks very uncomfortable, just a lot of crystals. And things that are scrolling up here on the left hand side is of course some of the enemies that we had to face. Both the good or bad versions of the same. And then for some reason under the bed there looks like cobwebs, a turtle, a stick of dynamite. That's something, it's very good to have all of that under the bed, yeah, that's for sure. Probably you cannot see all of it because my interface is hiding it, but you can barely see that stick of dynamite pushing up there, and just below here is a turtle. Yeah. So, what did you guys think about the game? I thought it was a very good game. First, I felt a little bit critical about the length of how many stages there were. Looking back at it now, seeing how intricate the levels are, and how many things that I didn't find, how many crystals I didn't collect, I can definitely see that there is some oh, Giana babies. There are some replayability here. There are different. There was an easy mode, right? And I played just now on a normal mode. Then there is a hard mode, and then there is an uber hard mode to be played, and they get unlocked depending on how you finish normal. But what I read about those modes is that, first of all, the hard mode is not that there are any more enemies or anything like that. The difficulty of the enemies is still the same. The levels stay the same. Crystals are probably exactly the same amount. But what you lose is the fact that there are checkpoints, right, on the stage. So if you die on the stage, you get sent back to the beginning of the stage in hard. Yeah. And then you have the uber hard, which is basically that you don't even get a checkpoint for finishing one stage. If you die on any stage, you get sent all the way back to the beginning of the game as it is, level 1-1. So I'm not gonna, you know, taking into consideration how many times I just died on this, why would I at all think about playing any of the other twos? I'm not that good of a player. Okay, I think that's it. That it has looped through. Get back from there. Let's have a look at the gallery. You know, some of the crystals we unlocked, it said that the new art was unlocked. So let's have a look at this and see what it is. Okay. So, good and bad version of a tree. Blocks. That kind of block. Some different rotating platforms. Good and bad versions of the platforms. This is the good and bad version of the same enemy. Yeah, a stump versus a candle. Flowers and mushrooms. Yes, the turtle, which is the good version, and then you have the piranha. Just a smiling version of the same, maybe? What do I know? Okay, bird nest, the small clock tower. The exit of the game, exit of the stage. A little bit different versions of a castle. Good and the bad ghosts. Banners in the background, we could see that, a couple of them. A pillar in the background. This enemy, good and bad version. Another banner. Oh, I don't think I want to be shackled up against that thing on the right there. It looks very painful. Okay, still the same. Different bird cages. One looks like a guy, another one is filled with butterflies. Different window panes. Drawing art of a door. Oh, that was me going out. So the spiky box and this alien thingy. Some shelves versus drawers. A little bit unfocused railings. An active enemy. Oh, I like this art a lot. The crone with some toad versus a very nice gentle picture of a loving princess or something like that. Fairy tale princess. Different logs. The toad versus the rabbit. So, drawbridge. Different platforms. So good and bad version of an underwater enemy. These two, I don't remember when I saw. Like this big fish, like pirate ship or something similar. Just different assets. Same, it looks like a little bit different version of this enemy. Rolling pumpkins and rolling blocks of metal, maybe. Just to shoot out from a log. Different walkways under vines and so on. This one looks snail versus a spider. Don't even remember when I met these enemies. I don't even remember when I had these enemies. Maybe in the beginning or something. Okay. Yes, there we had those tombstones. I was trying at some point to Sir Malcolm, Lord of the Manor, and then it said killed under strange circumstances, 1789 to 1830. Rest in peace. That one didn't say anything. Then we have a caterpillar versus a bat. Don't even remember when I had that enemy either. Different snow stages. Ah, this boss. This is the first boss we met. Hans and Gretchen or something like that, I believe they were called. Two ends of the same thing. Good and evil. A plasm ray that killed ghosts. Two different versions of it. Again, an enemy I don't recall. Either my memory is very bad or don't remember this one either. Maybe some of them didn't make it into the game. I could guess. Different saw blades, teleporter. We are at the end. Okay. So there's a lot of them left to unlock, and I'm not gonna do that. Of course not. I don't really care so much. All right. So we have this game out of the way. What's coming up next? You may ask, and I may think about. A little bit undecided. There is a game. Let me just get my face in here and some music in the background. There is a game that is free on Steam, which is very short, as far as I know. And I was looking at just play something very short and immersive, you can call it. And it's called Medusa's Labyrinth. The ratings are good for this game. I have it downloaded and up and running on Steam, so I will try and make some kind of cast out of it. As far as I understand, it's not a very long game, like less than an hour. So it will most likely be just one regular cast to do one game. But I think that once in a while, given under the circumstances that presently I am doing work, on board a ship. I'm soon to be able to get home. Then I don't really wish to start up a game that is gonna take forever to finish, and I have to go home. And at home I don't have any time to do any gaming. So what I'm looking for now is probably games that can fill a session, one or two, and then I'm able to finish them and then have a clean sheet just before I go home. So I don't have anything that is ongoing as a cast, because the risk of that is that I start playing something here, I have to cancel playing it and then go out to go home and have a longer break away from the game, and then when I come back on board and I decide to start again, I have forgotten most of what the game was about. You can end up like that. I had some game, Valkyrie Profile. That's exactly what happened to that game. Don't get me wrong, I still want to finish that game, but you just don't feel like you want to continue it if you didn't quite remember. You just would have to start over again. And I already did like 3 or 4 casts of that game. So I will try and continue it at some point. But I don't want to have one more game that will end up in the same way as that game did. So I believe that is going to be the game for next cast. When it's going to happen? Tomorrow, maybe? The next day after tomorrow? Maybe yesterday before I'm signing off the vessel. We will have to see. Whatever the schedule will hold, how much time I have. But until then, this was a shorter cast of beating the boss. Took about 30 minutes. Now, when I was recharged or whatever you want to call it, got some sleep just before. Oh, this is not going to be good for the night sleep. But managed to finish off the boss. Managed to finish the game. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm ZirgoTV. I hope you will stick around for the next cast, whenever it will be. Of course, I'm going to record it, and then it's going to be uploaded on YouTube, so you can watch it even today if it's already there. No need to wait for me, right? Okay, I bid you farewell. I wish you a good night. I'm ZirgoTV. Over and out.